Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most electrifying talk show in the influencer boxing world. I am your host, Luke Dunlop, and what I lack in boxing ability, I make up for with strong opinions. That I'm quite happy to say, in this studio, miles away from anybody that I might be talking about. Brought to you by Prime Hydration, this is The Uppercut. Now, let me quickly break down the show for you, because we don't have time to bob and weave. On The Uppercut, we bring you the ultimate clash of wit and fists. First, our two contestants go toe-to-toe in ring IQ, our always fierce quiz with consequences. The consequence being that the overall loser of our quiz has to do a dreaded forfeit that will put them at a severe disadvantage when we then throw them straight into the ring of words in a short 1v1 debate that we like to call split decisions. The winner of this fiery battle of arguments will be crowned the reigning uppercut champion of the world and will return next week to defend their title. So wrap up, get ready, because this is the only show where you get knockout entertainment every single round. Now, let's get these fighters in. First up, in the blue corner, sporting the white Speedos with gold trim, fighting out of Birmingham, England, Ewan, the Ewan Burns! It's cold, man, it's cold. You did forget your Speedos, though, which, like, be talking about that
I've got them underneath.
And in the red corner, with an undefeated record of 15 women approached and 0 numbers received out of Little St. James in the US Virgin Islands, Cypher, the spicy chicken, ramen.
That's an intro.
That's wrong, you know. It's actually 14.
But lads, before you start throwing hands, let me get your opinions on this week's headlines. This week, Astrid Wett and AJ Bunker finally went face to face in the ring after a long few months of fierce trash talking. It wasn't the first time that Astrid had finished someone on camera. Isn't that right, you?
I've seen it loads.
You have seen
it.
Only $9.99
Absolute.
a month.
AstridWet.com. In other news, the highly anticipated Creed 3, starring Michael B. Jordan, finally arrived in cinemas this week. The only thing as violent as the Creed and Damien Anderson fight scenes were the teenage girls queuing to get in. Now that's why we have resident teenage girl expert Cypher with us today. No? Not an expert? No? Okay, cool. Right. Time for Ring IQ, our quiz with consequences. Boys, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Cypher.
Okay.
See that one coming?
It was Logan Paul who stepped up to the plate and accepted KSI's offer. The first time that they would publicly face off was at the American press conference in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It was widely accepted that the Olatunji brothers got the better of the press conference, and the Paul brothers seemed to have no witty comebacks of their own, and instead responded by encouraging the crowd to repeatedly chant the name of which American shop?
Which American shop?
Which American
Walmart.
shop?
Yeah.
Walmart! Yeah, it was Walmart! So, Ewan, the second press conference somehow went even worse for the Pauls when Logan froze on stage and fled the London venue.
This was bad.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Logan later threatened to cancel the upcoming fight at the Manchester Arena, stating that he no longer felt safe in England after the Pauls were targeted by children throwing what from buildings as the Pauls fled the press conference.
I'm going to say, was it, I think there was one of those bricks and there was, I think it was paint cans. I think paint cans.
It was paint
Yeah,
cans.
I remember.
I think it's like water bottles.
It's under revision, man.
Yeah,
Or there's someone in the crew telling you the answers.
No, honestly.
Ellie been telling anyone the answers? Or? No, that's legit. I'm impressed. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
one more.
I'm winning.
Safer.
I'm winning.
The fight did, however, go ahead as scheduled when the two came to blows at the Manchester Arena in the August of which year?
2018.
That is correct. It was the 25th of August,
I'm getting
2018.
paint can
That is
questions.
2-1.
Are you knew the answer?
Bro, what do you mean?
You didn't know the answer.
You didn't know the answer, did you?
No.
So, Ewan,
Mhm.
the fight went to the judges' scorecards after 6 rounds where they ruled the fight as a majority draw. This unsettled drama led to the foundations for a second press conference and a second UK press conferences. Both fighters were joined on stage by their head coaches, KSI's a richly experienced young boxer, and Logan's the former heavyweight champion who incidentally hosted the pair's first ever press conference. Name those coaches.
Oh, the KSI. That's Vidal Riley.
That
Yeah.
is Vidal Riley.
Let's go, champ. Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, it is, man.
Okay.
Who are you saying you
Yeah,
don't know your
right.
stuff?
Yeah, you don't know your stuff,
That's
bro. You know your stuff.
crazy. Okay, right. Say 4. These fights inspired many more influencers to get in the ring themselves, whether that be through hosting their own events or by fighting on the undercards of others. The stage name of one of these early influencer boxers references their self-proclaimed most prominent facial feature. Which influencer boxer am I talking about?
Blueface?
No,
He's
he does
not
not.
for
he does not have a blue face. No, I'm gonna have to take my Reds corner supporting jersey off at this point because you've let me down, and I'm joining the blue corner. Right.
My brethren.
Yeah, it was a Nissan Gib, by the way, which means
Oh,
big nose.
Yeah,
backwards. Big nose back.
He has got a massive nose.
He has a big nose.
Okay.
Ewan,
This is big.
to win, KSI returned to the ring in the summer of 2022 to headline the first event of his new promotion company, Misfits. Who was he originally supposed to face for his comeback
I
fight?
honestly don't have a clue.
Washed YouTuber.
Wash you. Oh! Alex Wasabi.
It's Alex Wasabi!
Come on.
You win. Let's go.
I'm
You
sorry.
didn't know until you
You
said
win.
watch
So, our forfeit for after we return from our VT with our on-field reporter is Cy4 taking a big old spoon of our very hot green chili sauce. So, we will see you after then. Yo, I'm here to ask the public some questions about who they think is going to win. KSI or Jake Paul? Come on. Yo, who's going to win? KSI or Jake Paul?
I reckon KSI is going to win.
Speaking to the mic.
He's a strong and ferocious fighter. He's going to knock him out.
Sit.
Hey Jennifer, what's up?
One. No. Who's going to win? KSI or Jake Paul? Why? Back to the studio. Thank you to our on-field reporter there.
Can they see
We
it?
have him loaded up.
Can they see it?
That
They
was
can't see it, can
amazing.
they?
They can. They
Can
can.
they?
They can.
It's like basically a
I
French
promise
one.
you,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has a
you see
full
the man in the
spoonful
camera.
of
Yeah.
green chili sauce.
Oh,
Okay, so how we heard there.
Okay.
George Gallen, our professional
I'm doing
matchmaker, he reckons KSI is going to win. Okay, in a sec, please. And then Callum Django, our resident adult film star,
I've seen him.
he reckons reckons that Jake Paul is going to win. Now, Ewan, as the winner of our quiz, you get to pick which opinion you would like to.
Kat, what's
back.
she like?
What's
What's she like? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we've actually got him in the studio.
Sorry,
with
I
us
was just
today, by the
wondering.
way.
I just know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, go.
Fantastic.
Which opinion would you like to? Which team would you like to fight for? As we
Jake
say.
Paul's gonna smack him up.
You're going for the Jake Paul. Okay, you are stuck with KSI.
Okay, that's
I'm afraid. But before that, if we can load up our minute timer, that would be beautiful. And just before we start, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. But I'm going to get you to pop that in your mouth, if possible.
You can't
Right.
go.
Are we ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And the quiz is away. Let's go.
So, Jake Paul's gonna win because he's had a lot more fights. You right there? Do you want to prove why? Go on, give
The crew, by the way,
give me.
are laughing their heads off.
Go on, give me a foot. Why do you think KSI?
Yeah, no, please talk, mate.
KSI.
Come on.
KSI. When, oh my god, Jake Paul only fights fucking old fighters.
Yeah,
Oh,
steady on the language, please.
My bad.
Yeah.
KSI only really fights more fighters that are in their prime. While Jake people like Jake Paul fight people like Anderson Silva who are like too old and like wow.
Do you
Yeah,
need,
but KSI's
do you-
just fighting random
finish?
people.
do you need some milk?
Can
I
you
went
take
and,
any more,
I went and
bro?
got some from the shop.
Did you actually?
No, just
no.
joking.
Are you
Right, Ewan, what do you think?
Oh, Jake Paul, it's easy. I think Jake
Yeah?
Paul, he's gonna win, isn't he? Let's be honest, because I think
Nah.
more experience.
Nah,
I think he's proven it at a more higher level.
technique
really good point, mate.
Technique beats Jake Paul. Like if you seen the Tommy Fury fight when Tommy Fury basics of boxing beat Jake Paul on points, and I think KSI will beat him. Tommy Fury's a good fighter. KSI is a good fighter.
Right,
He got-
boys, I'm gonna stop you there to save your throat, I think. Just a closing statement from the both of you, please,
Jake
and
Paul.
then I will make my decision.
Jake Paul, more experience. I think he is a better boxer. Technically, he's stronger.
Yeah,
He's better. Not as quick, but
thank you.
I think his more experience in the wrong ways, his experience with the wrong fighters. Therefore, I think KSI will beat him because he's fighting people with more strength. Then,
can you stop coughing? I can't
Right,
hear what you're
boys,
saying.
that is time, I'm afraid. You all did very well. Okay.
Some
So,
struggle.
I've come to a decision. I've got my winner. So if I can get your hands in the middle here. Despite all of your, coughing and spluttering, I thought you did very well. But you made a great case. My winner for today is Safe 4. That was
Right, that's
incredible. How did you
fair.
do that?
To be fair, I
With
don't
the
know.
hot
I
sauce,
need-
that was
you
amazing.
need something else.
Should I take a little forfeit for losing?
If you,
I
go
feel
on,
like
we'll
I
get a
may as
little
well-
bit of
oh,
you and hot
okay.
sauce there.
I
You
feel
get
like I
on
may as
you
well.
and with his hot sauce. There we go.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have essentially just kissed Safe 4 as well.
Oh, there we
So,
go. Yeah,
All
sure.
part of the
Guys,
master plan, weren't it?
it's been amazing to have you. We hope you've all enjoyed. Make sure to come back next week where we have Cypher facing Satinder in the uppercut final. Boys,
see you
it's
guys
been a
next
pleasure. We will see you next week. Ta-da! Ta-da! Wave at them, please.